independently with them to get them from learning how to read and then eventually reading to learn. We looked at the Challenger series that would take you through 9 levels. By the time they get done, they have the reading, writing, spelling, comprehension skills of a person who's reading at above 9th grade level. But for people who need more vocabulary at different levels and want to be able to learn it quickly, Wordly Wise 3000 is the system that we use. It says it's the systematic academic vocabulary development. That's what it does. And it is true. It helps you to be able to build vocabulary development quickly using the structure of this book to build vocabulary. So what does the structure of this book look like if you need it? Wow, we start off with dictionary skills because we want learners to be able to find the word and understand the word, but they don't have to go to a different dictionary. Every word that they're going to focus on has the dictionary definitions already inside. Notice that it is very formal in its presentation, so it doesn't take away verb, it doesn't take away the pronunciation key, and it's written very much the way that a dictionary is, so that you start off with the dictionary being a tool for learning. So in this case, I would definitely say if you're working with a learner and they say this is for academic vocabulary, then the dictionary terms as what you start with. And explain what all of the different features are. In Wordly Wise, you have that opportunity as well. Afterwards, you are using those same words, but finding ways to be able to connect those words to the meaning. So the same words that they just learned, they learned the definitions first, and they didn't come across those in text or any other way. They learned the definitions first. Now they're trying to find meaning from them. So choose 2 phrases to form a sentence that correctly uses a word from the word list. And you are able to match and find meanings for those words. Just the right word. Once again, those same 13 words that they have listed on the word, they're asking you to substitute that bold with just the right word. Whether or not I go on the trip to the mountains will be based. What does that mean? And you find the right word. Depend on the condition of my car. They learn the definition. It probably has something to do with be based. Now they can use that word in the context of a sentence that they're likely that they are being asked to read on that page. So they're really getting to make sure that by the time you get done with these 13 words, you know how they're spelled, how they sound, what their meanings are, how to identify the meaning in the page, how to substitute meanings, so you will know these words. Then you're applying the meaning, so you're circling the letter or letters of each of the answers that you have. More word study. This is where it gets really academic. And they're even giving you the Latin root words of them. And for some who really want to understand where the words came from, or if you are learning this from another language that also has a Latin root word base, this may be helpful. I usually don't go too far into this unless my learner asks me to. But sometimes they say, "No, this is really helpful." But after you get past the word study, you are able again to be able to connect it to the meaning of Latin. And then finally, unlike Challenger, which started with the word with the text, this one ends with the text. You have had the experience with these words, you understand the definition, where it comes from, how to use it, and the meaning of them. Now, finally, you have a story that you can read those same words in context of a passage. And they bold them, so you know that you really are applying them. So by the time you get done with this lesson, you probably know all of those 13 words. And now you're answering comprehension questions. So notice that they built up the vocabulary first. They asked for you to understand the meaning, and it was clear that you should. Then you put it into a story, and now they're asking comprehension. So comprehension comes after all of that experience. And there's some fun and fascinating facts if you want to throw those in. And there's some continued learnings that you have online where they have crosswords and other games for every book